The first question says 7, is it plus or it's minus, right? 7 minus 3i, and then there's a plus, right? So it'll be plus 8, and there's a plus 6i, right, in there?
Yeah. If you don't want to.
Since it's a plus, it's kind of easy. You distribute the plus, and it just becomes plus. Now you add all the numbers. You add all the apples and apples, and all the oranges and oranges separately, right? So 3i and 6i, you just add those up. And 7 and 8 is 15. And negative 3i plus 6i is plus 3i.
Right, okay, yeah. Okay? So that's simple. Okay, I got that.
Okay. Look at the second one. Does it say 16? A little fuzzy. 16?
Let me look for you right now. It says 16, yeah.
16 minus 4i, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the middle, does it say negative?
It says plus, so it's plus parentheses negative 3 minus 5i.
So it'll be minus 3.
And
minus and plus is minus 5i. Again, you put the numbers together, that's 13. You put these together, minus 9i.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Since it's plus, we don't have to change the signs. Okay? Look at question number 2, subtracting. When you subtract, what you do is you change the sign. So 17 minus 3i doesn't change. But in front of the 2, is there a negative sign? It's kind of small, fuzzy.
I think it might be a positive sign.
Positive sign, so that negative and positive. So basically the important thing is to take...
it's a negative, sorry.
Negative and negative becomes positive 2.
Right.
And inside that, see the 4i, is that a positive sign or negative sign?
It's a positive. No.
Okay.
So sorry, it's so hard to see on that. Yeah, it's a positive.
Okay, so negative and positive becomes negative 4i. All right? Okay. So you end up with 19 minus 7i. And I have a lot of questions like this. I have worksheets and websites where I can make you practice this. Okay, number B, does it say negative 12 plus 3i? Does it say minus negative 4 minus 2i? Is that the question?
Yes.
Okay, if that is the question, you have to make sure this negative gets
positive.
Becomes positive. So it'll be negative 12 plus 3i plus 4 plus 2i. So the i's get together, numbers get together, so it'll be negative 8 plus 5i.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hello?
Yeah. Any confusion so far?
Yeah.
With these questions? No confusion. Okay. Okay, number 3a, what is it? 13 plus 2i, right? Multiplied by 2 minus 6i. Did I write it correctly?
Yeah.
Okay. So you do multiply this, you have 26. Multiply this minus 78i. Multiply this and you have plus 4i. And multiply this and this. It's minus 12i square.
Okay.
And what is I square? I square is really negative 1. So the whole thing becomes positive 12, right? So the answer will be 12 and 36, it will be 38. And negative 78 and plus this is negative 74i.
Okay.
Make sense, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. I got that.
Okay. Look at the next question. The next question is 4 minus 9i, 3 plus 10i, right? So you do foiling, right? Foiling. So you have 12 plus 40i minus 27i minus 90i square. And I square equals to negative 1. So this whole thing becomes 90, right?
Yeah.
So total should become 102.
plus.
I.
Okay, so I was wondering, can you use the box method for this as well?
Absolutely. I'll show you right here.
Okay.
You have. Actually, I like the box method more. Most people don't like it. 4 minus 9i, 3 plus 10i, right? So you multiply 4 and 12, 4 and 3, so it becomes 12. 4 and 10i would be 40i. Same thing, there's a minus 27i, and this one becomes minus 90i squared, which is minus 90 times negative 1, which is positive 90, right? Then you add up this one, right? And then you end up with
pretty minus 1.
bring it here. That's what
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Any confusion?
No, that's good.
Okay. Division, you multiply with the conjugate, right? So you have 2 minus 8i divided by negative 4 plus I multiplied by the conjugate. What is that? Negative 4 minus I.
Yeah.
Negative 4 minus I, right? You do that, you end up with, at the bottom, negative 4 square minus I square. The top, if you distribute it, you can do it. Do you want to do the box method or do you want to do foiling?
You can just do foiling. That's easier.
Okay. Minus 8, okay, minus 2i plus 32i plus 8i squared, which is 16 plus 1. Okay, you see why it's plus 1, right? Because let me just take one more step just to make sure you have no confusion. Minus negative 1, right? The top, you put it together, negative 8, and you put this together, you have 30i, and this is plus 8, negative 1 is minus 8, right? That turns out to be negative 16 plus 30i divided by 17, which is, you can put the I first, or either way is fine actually. Negative 16 over 17 plus 30 over 17. That would be like the perfect answer.
So wait, but in the beginning, when you have negative 4 minus I times negative 4 plus I, you didn't FOIL. Do you have to FOIL or no? I mean, did you FOIL?
The top part have to be FOILed. The bottom part, you have to use the formula a square minus b square is a plus b, a minus b. You need to memorize this. It's worth memorizing for not just complex numbers, but also for calculus, for SAT, ACT. If you know this formula, it just gets it's just a little bit easier.
Okay. Okay. A minus b. Okay. Okay, so the 4b, do we do that one as well? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to try B yourself, or you want me to finish?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it on paper.
You know what to do now, right? Okay.
Should I do it on the screen? Or I can't do it? No.
Well, you can do it on the screen if you want. You can do it on the screen. Let me open a Twiddler. You can write on that. Okay, I'll put it on the chat. Okay, look at the chat. I sent you a link. You can write on that.
And
You see it on the chat thing in the join me?
No, where's the chat? Oh, yeah.
Oh, perfect. So you're in the class, so you can write on the board now.
Okay. Okay, here. Negative 3 here. Minus 4i. One plus 9. So the conjugate would be 1 minus 9. 1, 9.
Yes, that's right. Good.
Are
you writing on the screen of the computer?
Yeah.
Touch screen, yeah, good.
Okay, so then FOIL on top. So you go negative 3. And you do. Then you do this part. And negative
On the right track.
4i. And then you do positive 23. What happened? Okay. Positive. Oof. Okay, fine, whatever. Can I erase? What happened?
Oh, yeah, you can erase it.
No.
Control. There's an eraser on the top.
Yeah, I see. Okay. So positive 20.
7, yes.
I. And then I do negative 4 times negative 9. Also be positive 34. 30.
Yep. 36. Yep. Perfect.
And then I squared.
I squared. Yep.
Okay, and then that would equal negative 36.
Eventually, yes.
Okay. And then you
can do that in the next step. Go ahead and okay, that's fine.
1 squared.
Yes.
Is that what? And then minus 9i squared. Is that what it is?
Minus 9i. Yeah, 9i quantity squared. Yes. In the parenthesis. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, you're on the right track.
Okay. Okay. So then you add everything. So negative 3 minus 36 equals negative 39. And then 4i, negative 4i minus plus 27. So that would be plus 23i. And then we have
Okay.
and then you do, it's 1 minus or plus or
Plus.
plus
You're right. You're right.
I. So that would equal 81I.
81.
Is that right? 81I.
It should be 80. It should be 81I square, right?
Squared.
Right. 81I square, and because which made it positive, it because it's plus 81. Right. It was minus 81I square, which should become plus 81 even at the next step.
Wait. So wait.
Right?
It's 1 plus 81.
The 1
what?
plus 81. Eventually, it becomes 81.
Okay. So. Oh right. Yeah. I got. Okay. Yeah, because it's I squared. Okay.
Yes.
And then you
plus 81. The final answer should be 82 at the bottom and all those things at the top. Yeah, that's good. You got it. Let's move on.
Okay.
Okay, that's because of the formula I showed you earlier. A square minus B squared is A plus B, A minus B. That's why, you can use the conjugate to get rid of the imaginary number part, because it becomes, you square it and I square becomes a regular number. Okay? That's the reason. Okay. Number 6 is simplify that. So the way to do this is, you have to write that negative 192 into a lot of small prime numbers. First, you take out a negative 1. So what do you have? Whole bunch of 2's, I think. So you divide by 2, you get 96. Divide by 2, you get 48. Divide by 2, you get 24. Divide by 2, you get 12. Divide by 2, you get 6. Divide by 2, you get 3, right? So let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So it's a square root. So who gets out of this jail? These 2's can get out of this jail. These 2's can get out of this jail. These 2's can get out of this jail, right? So you end up with negative 2I and 2 times 2 times 2, because these 3 2's came out of jail. And the other ones stay in the jail, right? Okay. So actually, you can separate it out too. You can call the square root of negative 1 square root of 3. So you put all this together, all the numbers together, negative 16 I, and guess what? This is another I, right? This one is another I, times square root of 3, which turns out to be negative 16 times I square times root 3, right?
Okay.
I square, which is negative 16 times negative 1 times root 3, right? Which turns out to be positive 16 root 3.
Okay.
Is that clear? Any
Yeah,
confusion on this?
No, that's good.
Okay. Now let's look at the next question here. That 576 needs to be broken down into, actually I know what to do. 6 times, you write negative 1, so that you can take an I out of that. And then you have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times, how many 2's do we have? There's another 2 here, sorry. Okay. So you have another 2, and another 3, and another 3. Now, these 2 get out of jail together, these 2 get out of jail together, these 2 get out of jail together, these 3 gets out of jail together. Okay?
So
that equals to 6 times I times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
144 I.
Okay. 144. Okay, I got that.
Yep. Okay, what else is hard? Oh, actually, like 2 minutes. Yeah, what else is hard?
Here, there was only like two questions or one question.
You can tell those to me. You have like 2 minutes. We don't have time.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell me the question.
Here it is. Basically, it's simplify. Okay, so I didn't really get this